Rahab was a prostitute living in the city of Jericho when Israel invaded Canaan. Rahab is a character often remembered in various sermons due to her intriguing story. In this video, we will learn everything the Bible tells us about who Rahab was. The story of Rahab is found in the Old Testament, specifically in the book of Joshua, with additional references in the New Testament. The biblical account states that Rahab welcomed into her house, located on the walls of Jericho, the 12 spies sent by Joshua to scout the land. News of the presence of the Israelite spies in the city reached the king, who demanded that Rahab hand them over. In an act of courage, Rahab hid the 12 men under stalks of flax drying on her roof. When confronted by the king's messengers, she intentionally provided false information, directing them toward the fords of the Jordan River in an attempt to capture them. After eluding the royal guards, Rahab went up to the roof to converse with the spies. It was during this encounter that Rahab expressed her faith in the God of the Hebrews. She demonstrated knowledge of the wonders God had performed on behalf of Israel, including the liberation from Egypt, the crossing of the Red Sea, and the victory over the Amorite kings Sihon and Og east of the Jordan. Rahab acknowledged that the Lord had given that land to the children of Israel, emphasizing the great fear that had seized the hearts of the inhabitants of Jericho, as they recognized that the God of Israel is God in heaven above and on earth beneath. Joshua 2 verse 11. In an appeal for her life and the lives of her family, Rahab requested mercy from the spies. In agreement with Rahab's plea, the spies agreed to use a scarlet cord hung from her window as a sign to spare the lives of all her family members within the house. When Jericho was conquered by Joshua's army, only Rahab and her family were spared among all the city's inhabitants. Subsequently, Rahab and her relatives became naturalized Israelites, Joshua 6 verses 17 to 25. Rahab is an example of courage and faith for demonstrating trust in God, risking herself to assist the Israelite spies. Rahab believed in the God of Israel and trusted in the promise the spies made to her. Furthermore, her conversion shows that God is always willing to forgive and give a new opportunity, regardless of a person's past. Rahab is also mentioned as an ancestor of Jesus Christ, being part of his lineage, as recorded in the Gospel of Matthew 1 verse 5. Rahab's story is an inspiration for those seeking a fresh start and a better life with the help of God. Want more exciting Bible stories? Don't miss out. Subscribe now to not miss any episodes and join us on this journey toward eternity. Click subscribe and ring the bell to get even more involved.